Drunk on stage.
I deserve to get drunk.
What up? Welcome back to another episode of A Drunken Night Out. And as you can tell, I'm by myself right now. We're doing a solo episode, figuring out something on these solo episode tips. So without further ado, let's get into it, baby. Actually, let me talk about this last show that I just did. Man, just did Second City, set up my camera at the beautiful angle, was doing crowd work that was smacking cheeks, and the camera didn't record none of it. So y'all not gonna get those beautiful clips. Some great moments. I'm like really loving my crowd work right now. And I worked on some new jokes. I was pretty happy with those. But yeah, let's let's get into this episode. Solo episode here. So I'm gonna add some new elements. We're gonna do some video playbacks, the drinking tip, and I'm gonna tell these stories. So let me start it off with my story about when I got a motorcycle. Okay, so if people that don't know me, I have ADHD like a motherfucker. It's hard as shit for me to focus. It is hard as shit for me to focus, boy. I cannot focus. So I waited a long time to get a motorcycle. I was like, let me just put a pause on this. We don't need to have a motorcycle right now. Let me wait until I'm a mature, responsible adult that can get his stuff done. So I waited up until, it was about a year ago, December 20. It was about October of 2021, right before I closed on my house. Maybe, oh yeah, it was about October 2021, because that's when I started working at the school. So Wayne got me a bike, nice little Harley joint. Never, first of all, this is the thing they don't tell you about motorcycles. They don't question if you know how to ride one when you buy it. I paid cash for mine, and they just let me leave with a motorcycle that I taught myself how to ride through YouTube videos. So very, very knowledgeable in the motorcycle world, if you know what I mean. Years of practice. By years, I mean I never practiced on a motorcycle. In that moment there when I bought the motorcycle was my practice. I had a moped one time. A lot of people don't know about that. When I lived in Salem, had a moped, was riding that bitch around the city, loving that. I would do a moped again if I didn't live so far away. So I get my motorcycle, and at this time I'm still drinking. I'm not sober like I am now. I'm still drinking, and I made a rule, a pact, if you would say, that I would not drink while riding my bike. I drink and drive all the time, or I used to. And so I was like, we're not going to drink while riding the bike. So steadfast in this pack for about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks is all it took. About 2 weeks is all it took. And I would never get fucked up on the bike. Like, I will never get drunk on the bike, except for this one time. It was one night in particular, I was struggling. I really just I was like, I need my escape. I need to get out of here. So I'm drinking, right? And I want to say at the time we still had the other car. So I was drinking, and I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to take the car. You're not going to, like, I didn't want to argue about it, but I knew I was going to go out to drink. So I was like, fuck it. I'm drinking, and I'm drunk. Cause at this time we were living in a hotel, and we sold the condo, moved to the hotel. And so I go downstairs to the bar, and I'll always just like, I'll go buy a couple of beers or whatever. That's how you know I was deep in my alcoholism, because I don't like beer at all, but I was drinking that shit. So I drink the beer, then I go across to the bar, like the actual bar, get some whiskeys, and I'm lit, and I need to leave. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go hop on my motorcycle, grab my helmet, grab the jacket, hop on my bike. I'm lit, drunkity drunk, should not be on this bike, but I know that the bar I'm going to is like 4 blocks away, so it's not that far. And I go to pull out. I'm on my bike, pull off, everything. The thing about a motorcycle is kind of like a stick shift. If you've never driven a manual, you have to ease off the clutch, and it has to accelerate smoothly. So I ease off the clutch, accelerate smoothly. I'm like, okay, I'm not as drunk as I think I am. If I could do this, I could ride this bitch. Like, truthfully. So I get out the parking lot, and I'm turning around the corner, going smooth. Everything is going well. And then I pull up to where the light is, which is not that far, about a half a block. Pull up to where the light is, and I just don't know how to downshift, go into neutral, and I install my shit, slam my bike on the ground, fall, and it's like I wasn't going fast enough to fall, but I fell because I'm drunk and dumb. And so then then this person's like, I'm at the stoplight. It's a red light, and the person across the street from me is just looking at me like, this motherfucker is tripping. And I was tripping, Doc. So you were right. So I crashed, and then I just laid there, just face out, arms out, like, fuck this. so then I was like, all right, bro, you're too drunk to go to the bar. So I said, fuck it. I got up, dusted myself off, picked up my bike, and it's a heavy fucking bike. You gotta like deadlift it basically. I deadlift my bike up, and then I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna go home. So I turned the bike back on, and luckily it didn't like flood carburetor or any kind of dumb stuff. So I turned the bike back on and I turned back around. It's literally like, the distance is it's not far from where I was staying at. So I turned back around. It's like 100 yards maybe. So I turned the bike back around, and I pulled off on the light. I let that person go past because I was like, I don't want to talk to them. Like, I don't want this embarrassing moment I don't want them to talk to me. And so then I pull off, and as I'm pulling back into the parking lot, I was like, all right, I'm about to just pull into this parking spot and then just go back inside. And my night's going to be over. I'm pulling up. I don't know what happened. I just wasn't looking or something. And then I crashed into the curb, like for the parking lot. You know how they got the little things to keep people from going over into the next parking spot sometimes? I just crashed into that and fell over. And I laid there and I just cried. I was so mad at myself. And luckily I did nothing crazy happen, but I crashed twice in that one little setting, and within 250 yards. So that was just like, yeah, we're not ever driving. That was like towards the end of me being like, I don't think I want a motorcycle anymore. So I laid there. My shoes got fucked up. They're still a little scuffed up. It was my Chinese New Year's Jordan 13s, and they're like I don't like cowhide or something. I don't know. This weird material. So they're like still dirty, like with oil skid marks on them because of that. So I fucked up my shoes, and it's a constant reminder of the time I got fucked up and rode my motorcycle. I never, after that moment, never drank and rode again. And then the fucked up thing, no, that was a different accident. But the fucked up thing, I ended up getting a car accident, like a motorcycle accident, and crashed the entire fucking bike. The bike is gone, it's trash. I sold it afterwards, but yeah, it was fucking hilarious. It was just hilarious to me now. Fuck it, that's my drunken story for this episode. But we got some new things I'm gonna put this video up, and then we're gonna watch this video together, y'all.
Under arrest.
Please don't do this.
It's too late.
No, please, please, please. I can't do.
Let me explain what's happening here. It says right there, the teacher is drunk on the first day of school. The first day, bro. What? Drinking, and I've worked in schools. I work in schools currently, and I know teachers will come to school high and drunk and drink in the parking lots, all kind of stuff, have flask on them. It's wild, right? But the first day is disrespectful. The first, bro, quit. What are you doing, teacher?
This, please.
Just observing you in classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit. Have you taken anything?
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep.
You haven't taken anything while you were at school?
No,
Did you drink something while you were here at school?
not while I was at school.
Are you gonna believe?
Wait, time out. She's 2 times the legal limit. She drove to work drunk, y'all. And school starts at 7:30. I'm trying to look at the time on that. It says 15:37:14. So that means it's like 2:37. She got caught in the middle of the day. Maybe she didn't drive to school work drunk. Maybe they caught her at the end of the day. Maybe it was a hard first day and she went to go get margaritas for lunch. That happens. I got some coworkers. I got some friends that'll go get margaritas during lunchtime. But the first day is wild. She blew double the limit. Somebody drove her, hopefully, from her lunch. Margarita.
Blow double zeros?
I don't know.
You should know. If you hadn't drank anything, you should blow zeros. You blew 2 times the legal limit. Is there any alcohol or anything in your room?
I don't think so.
What is in that?
Why did they do her like that? They straight up was what was in that. Like they asked her, gave her 22 seconds to lie, and then called her out on it. That's cold blooded. If she should have, why did she still have the drink in the classroom? So it wasn't a margarita. I haven't watched this whole video. I just saw the clip, like the title of it, and had to download it. That's wild.
My juice?
My juice.
Gonna try again? That there is wine.
I drank out of that coming to work yesterday.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to.
Put your hands behind your back.
It's too late now. You can't cry out of that. That's crazy to show up, to be drunk on the first day of work. I've been drunk at work before. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not perfect. I've been drunk at work. I have for sure. There was one job when I worked, I was a manager for like this not homeless shelter, but we like help homeless people get to the shelters. And at a certain time of the night, like all the shelters are full, so you just really ain't doing shit. So some of my staff would just go home and sleep and get paid for that. But I would just get drunk. I remember there was one time where I left. I went and I got a company car. I should not have been out of the building, but I got a company car. I drove to the liquor store in a company car that has their branding on the side of the company car, and I got liquor, and then I drank at work. Not proud of that moment, but it happened. So, shout out to you, lady, for that crazy moment right there. All right, here's another video.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Oh my God. Yo, if we're doing shots and you burn down my kitchen, bro, what was that? That looked like whiskey. That didn't look like no Everclear or nothing like that. It's got to be high octane level to fucking burn like that. What? Wait a second. Why do they got a shopping cart in their house? What is going on here? Where do they live? What in the homeless shelter is going on here? Why do they have an outside garbage can inside their house? What is this?
Get water. Wait.
Damn. This is chaos.
Don't touch. Put it in the sink. What? Put it.
I hope that they got that taken care of, because that would be crazy to keep the video evidence of you burning down an apartment building or a homeless shelter, wherever the fuck they were at. That was a nice kitchen, though, for all that wild shit that they had inside. But, bruh, hey, if you're not a professional, don't be messing around with these fire shots and stuff like that. That is insane. But those are the 2 videos. I'm going to try to do like one review video clip. Let me know if y'all like that idea. If you're listening to the podcast, go watch it on YouTube so you can see the video clips. And then what else? Oh, tip of the day. This is my drinking tip to y'all, okay? Drinking and driving is not safe, okay? So I'm giving some advice for the people that just drink and drive. If you're drinking and driving, drive fast. Like, get home as fast as possible, because the less amount of time you spend on the road, the safer it is, realistically. You know what I mean? This is a parody advice. All right. Don't take that advice from me. All right, y'all. This has been a drunken night out, y'all. Peace.